And we're back.
Again for the third time. We are actually going to begin our final segment of our podcast, which we call Random Questions, Stupid Answers. So, a lot of our friends and family jumped on a Facebook post that I made earlier this week, and we asked everybody to start submitting questions, and we would have to try to pick 5 total questions, and we would answer them here on the podcast. And
26 of you guys. Okay, I should say 5 of you guys with 26 motherfucking questions.
Oh, I know. And with my sister alone, 15 of them.
Exactly.
It's like, good God. But speaking of which, Kyle, you wanted to answer this question, let alone. This is from my sister, Angel Moyer. Can you tell the difference between floating and levitating?
You actually can. So, floating. You're on water. You can feel the water around you. You know you're floating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Levitating. It's like falling out of an airplane and just staying up in the air. Imagine you have, like, zip lining. Mm-hmm. Let's take that for example. Let's take a zip line. You take off the rope, and you just have the suspension. Okay? Levitating. You have different. Levitating, you can't feel anything around you. Floating, water. Your sister's open. We need to have her on the segment.
Oh, yeah,
Instead
I know.
of 2, it needs to be 3.
3 idiots who don't know nothing. Hey, maybe we need to have a special episode. Alright, let's see here. Whose question do we want to go with next?
Let's just go this one right here.
Alright, so my friend Iris Ramos asked us, do you date the ass and buy the tits, or vice versa? Well, Iris, if you really want to get technical with this, you can't really do either. Because no matter what, they're always going to be talking shit.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Yeah, I know. You might as well plead the fifth on this one because I'm looking across the room here and you are just getting death glared.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
But yeah, I mean, well, it kind of depends on the person whether you like tits or ass.
Okay.
And to me, don't get me wrong, I'm a tits guy. Don't get me wrong. I am a tits guy.
I'm both.
You're both.
I'm both. I can't just do one or the other. I'm both. I love you. Okay? I love you. Alright? I'm just saying it. I'm not saying anything bad. Okay? I promise.
He's over here getting death glared. But yeah. Anyway, so Kyle, our next question comes from one of our coworkers at the haunt.
Carol! Not Carol Baskin. Her name's Carol Lindemann, and she will tell you that, okay? She's the easiest person to scare at the haunt, too.
Oh, I know.
She sees me sitting at the end of the hallway. She'll come walking towards me and say, hi, Kyle. And I'll go, hi, Carol. And and she'll jump.
Oh, I know.
It doesn't make sense.
Okay, before you ask this question. So, there was one day, I was working the escape room, and I was standing up on the kind of barrier wall in the parking ramp, and Carol pulls in. There's a parking spot right underneath this wall.
Yep.
I am standing on top of this thing, and she's getting out, and our friend Lou is sitting over just right next to the door, because I already got Lou. And I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be great. Perfect time. She shuts the door. I jump down right in front of her. I go, hi, Carol. She jumped and almost threw everything in her hands. And she goes, God damn you.
Moral of the story is, we love you, Carol, okay? We wouldn't do this if we didn't love you.
Exactly.
Right? She said, we can all agree that Alanis Morissette is a national treasure. Excuse the fuck out of you, Carol. It's Ryan Reynolds, okay? He is a national treasure to all of us guys, okay? That musician and actress, yeah, she can step aside for Ryan Reynolds, okay? Everybody agrees in this world. It went Betty White, Ryan Reynolds. Even Ryan Reynolds and Betty White agreed with that.
Exactly.
So I don't see what your reasoning is on that one, Carol, okay? Okay?
Anyway,
now that we've gotten that out of the way, okay? She also said, that being said, what is the most iconic thing or ironic thing you have ever witnessed? Ironic thing. So, I was going... this happened right after high school, actually. I was going the speed limit. I was actually going the speed limit. Okay? She's smiling over here because she knows I don't go the speed limit.
Unless
there's snow or rain going, I don't go the speed limit. This car is going down Douglas.
Okay.
Or no, it's Euclid at that point. It's over by 2nd Avenue. Okay? He's speeding behind me and he starts honking his horn. I'm like, dude, it's 35. We're going 35. And I know there's a cop that sits behind that sign up there. Okay? He flies past me. He's going 65 down on Euclid going eastbound.
Jesus.
As soon as he gets past that sign, I'm like, you know what? Maybe there's not a cop. And I start speeding up just a little bit. All of a sudden, here comes red and blue lights coming out from behind the sign, and he pulls that car over. And all I could do was that Mr. Bean wave and smile. That's all I could do.
There you go. I was going to say, would you like to read this question from Charlie?
This one right here?
No, this one down here.
This one down here. All right, Charlie. Mr. Sucko.
Sucko!
Why do I have to pull my balls all the way out in order to pee? Oh my god, dude.
Alright, Charlie. We all know you have a small dick, so you might as well just get used to it.
Cancer.
Yep. But, anyway, you see, there is a thing of a guy pulling his nuts out in order to pee, because if you don't pull your nuts out, then your stream doesn't like to, go... It's like a sprinkler if you don't.
2 streams.
2 streams if you don't. What's the matter, Hannah?
She's dying over here.
But yeah, if you don't have your nuts out, it's kind of like a sprinkler. It kind of spits and goes in different directions. It's just like in the Jackass movie, Jackass 3D. Winter fat fucks, okay? Bear can't get out because, his balls are stuck. So, rest in peace, Ryan Dunn. But he had to reach in bareback.
Yeah.
Pull his boxers down so he could get his balls out so the stream could go.
Exactly.
It makes so much more sense.
It makes so much more sense.
So, Charlie, you're not alone. Every guy has to pull his balls out just to pee.
And the most iconic thing, when your boys stick to your legs, and you have to do that funny walk.
Oh, yes!
So,
hate that.
Hannah, Arissa, and I were at Walmart.
Oh, God.
And I had to do that funny step. And Arissa goes, "What are you doing?" So I'm like, my boys were stuck to my legs. I was like, that's the most iconic one. I was like, when you do the small step like I did and shake them off, that's one of those, you didn't see anything, it was just a twitch. And I explained to Arissa that. And then I explained to Arissa, when you see a big, ginormous step, that's when they're really stuck and they won't come out, and you have to do like a little lunge to get them off and then do a little shake, and then you're off.
I was going to say, I hate it in the summertime when that happens.
Yes.
So that's why I always say, and here's a tip for you, sun's out, kilt's out.
Yep.
Because all you have to do is just sprinkle it a little bit. Just, hey, look, nice and breezy.
Yep, exactly.
Alright, anyway, our final question, this is a great question asked by my friend Aislinn. Do we have free will, or is everything predestined?
Do you want my mind answer, or do you want an honest answer?
Speak how you feel.
Okay. The predestined thing. I feel like it's your life. Do what you please. If you think you're destined to be a musician, go for it. 100%. Go out there. Succeed. I want to see you succeed. Even if I'm stuck back here, I still want to see my friends succeed. Okay? Now, with this free will thing, so let's look at it like the U.S. government here.
Oh, God, here we go.
They say that we're a free country. They say we can do whatever we want. And then all of a sudden, we get in trouble when we do whatever we want. We get in trouble when we speak our mind. We get in trouble for expressing our Second Amendment right. We get in trouble for doing how we want to spend our money.
Exactly.
So, for the free will thing, no. The government controls you. And I will always say that. The predestined thing, go for it. Get your goals. Do whatever you want to do. Be happy and enjoy life.
I was saying, you're not the only one that feels the exact same way. Because I feel that way too, Bubs. But anyway, I think we're going to be winding down in our final minutes of our very first episode of the podcast. Mm-hmm. So, would you like to kind of, I don't know, introduce kind of what we're going to have next week for a show, for a topic?
Okay, so you guys know at the beginning of this segment, I said that my Twitch was just for my paranormal team. I'm part of a paranormal team here in Iowa. We call ourselves HII, Haunted Iowa Investigators, or Investigations. Mm-hmm. Okay? HII. Hi! We were supposed to go to a interview, to go to a house today, but then my son's coach decided to nick that and say, batting practice, 4 o'clock.
Oh.
Fuck you, dude. But, so let's get into it here. This is my favorite topic. Next week's topic is paranormal. Ghouls, goblins, and ghosts. Oh my. I'm going to love this segment. You're not going to want to miss this segment. It's going to be so much fun. Who knows, we might have a special guest next week.
Hey.
A couple of them. I might just bring my team over and we can talk about it.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
You never know. You never know.
I was going to say, send them a message, see if they want to be on the podcast.
You don't know how many messages we have in our group
way
chat.
Too many.
We have way too many. We have 3 of us that are in future plans. We have the leaders that are in another for our bigger. And then we have our community.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody can talk to us in our community thing. And then they're like, we want to go on a paranormal investigation. So then we have to pick out leaders in the leader chat saying, who wants to take this group this way? Who wants to take this group this way? And then we have future plans, which is 3 of us.
Yeah.
And it's me and 2 others. I'm not going to name their names. I'm going to keep them secret for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So we don't tear up our community. But that's to take us down the road and get us to where we want to go. Mm-hmm. Okay. You do not want to miss next week's podcast. It's going to be absolutely nuts. I'm going to love it.
I was going to say, you are just already excited, just standing here. You were just. I'm really surprised you were not jumping up and down for a second. Because we all know how much you get excited. You do like to jump a little bit.
I do. You should have saw me. Speaking of that, you should have saw me at the new Hy-Vee out here in Grimes. Mm-hmm. She took me for the very first time. They have a whole fucking candy aisle.
What?
And it greets you is this humongous bubblegum machine that you can actually put quarters in and get bubblegum out of.
Yes!
I was a kid in a candy shop, literally!
We all do know that you are a big kid.
I am.
At least for our listeners now, you are.
I'm a big teddy bear.
You are.
I will admit it. But you don't want to piss me off. That's another one.
Exactly. I was going to say, and then here I am. I'm the skinny bastard of the group. But hey, I do have a really bad temper.
Yeah, you do.
I have Same with me. Bad temper.
I'm half Irish, half German, so that's where my
I was going to say, I've got Native American in me. I've got Irish. Mm-hmm. Worst combo is Native American and Irish.
Oh yeah. And I thought German and Ireland was the worst combo when they start drinking. You don't.
Hey, don't even get me started on drinking. Do not get me started, because I can go on a full tangent on that.
Hey, who knows?
Later episode.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next weekend. I think, maybe, sorta. I don't know what our plans are next weekend, but we will keep you guys in the mix. We love you.
And we'll see you next time.
This is the 2 idiots who don't know nothing.